Relationships are important to him.
But as a believer, do you feel that you're still struggling?
Maybe you're still struggling with your relationship,
Struggling with your finances?
struggling at work,
With your social life?
or with your spiritual life.
We invite you to join us
On our family table talk every Saturday,
at 7:30 a.m. on my TV.
or catch us on our Facebook page.
Welcome once again to the 7:30 a.m. every Saturday morning on the Family Table Talk. We would like to greet you all the way from Turek in Silva. Beautiful day today, sunny. It has been raining quite a few mornings, but this morning it's really beautiful and sunny, and just a great day to do your spring cleaning and the last things that you do at home before work or school starts. So we would like to greet you and say thank you for joining us. For those of you that usually take this time to join us from outside Fiji, we would like to say Mbula Vinaka at whatever time that you're joining us in. From Europe, maybe it's your evening. And for you in America, it would be your afternoon. Yeah.
Friday.
Yesterday.
Yeah.
So we would like to say thank you. Australia, New Zealand, I believe it's the same time. And we would like to welcome you once again to the Family Table Talk. And thank you for waking up early in the morning. I didn't feel like standing up this morning. Actually went to bed about 4:30 this morning, doing spring cleaning and doing little things at home. So standing up was a struggle for me to be able to come up. He actually walked in at about 6 o'clock coming back from prayers, and that woke me up. I had a good 1.5 hour power nap. And yeah, one of those things that happens. So some of you may have late night, you've been so tired and you're still lying down in bed and just listening to the audio. And we would like to say Mbula Vinaka, Yandra Vinaka, and thank you. This morning I would just love a good cup of tea with saparaki and yeah, a bit crispy saparaki. So it will be really beautiful. And now because it's still in the holidays, I don't believe everybody, you know, it's even up early to have breakfast early.
Yeah, normally start mid-Jan, eh? So will be the
Maybe
week will be
next
normal.
week.
Will be next week after this Sunday.
So it has been late breakfast, like brunch, all this while, you know, 10,
For
11
the
o'clock.
fried cassava
Yes.
this morning.
We had a few leftover cassava from last night. Yeah, after so long, then I allowed them to cook cassava because we've switched to kumala and vundi. But I see my grandchildren sometimes they struggle to eat vundi. And yesterday I allowed them the cassava because they were having it with their sui and bele. So we had leftover cassava and
Looking forward to
looking forward to
fried
we're having it
cassava.
fried for this morning's breakfast. And yeah, one of those things that you would have your own, you know, meals at home in the leftover. And I believe it's good to start the year like that.
Yeah.
Other than say, okay, it's okay, you know, we can chuck this cassava away. And we get wiser towards Feb. But the year has started. 2023 is here right in front of you. And how you live your life now will define the whole year. So if you're going to be making use of all the leftover, and yeah, the little things you're doing now, I mean, the year is starting already.
Yeah.
It will help you right throughout the year. So once again, welcome. For those of you joining us from within Fiji, and feeling lazy this morning as well. Not sure what you're going to have for breakfast. And some of you, maybe you wake up, you don't even know where you are after last night club crawling. Or maybe you went out with your friends and that's all you remember. And now you don't know which friend's house you were in. So whatever your story is, we would like to say Yandra Vinaka, Mbula Vinaka. And thank you for being alive on yet another Saturday morning on the 14th of January, 2023.
Autor tu kana ngono binango mo ba ambula tu gani weekend tu na record bagaviti kemudian daw tali ta kamay na program binango Family Table Talk na be mata kan si barwai and na be mama ni Vitu kero sa ba ambula tu ngo and dela tu rakinga and woli ko non to korturango suba ba ambula tu gani weekend tu may na tu lau do ambula binaka malo ambula may ono may batoa ko ta may lawi dake todo may kambara may fulanga o ngea ke mdo may namuka may komo mode oneata may lakemba wadivia wapunom balabu kena vio na nubole ko katafanga tu buda umunia o mango o nayau ni mbula binaka lakemba ramba kena vi korkoro saba kambula tugani ida kaun robera ramba ni mbula binaka may rakau ni taka ni totoka tiko nan raki na mataka ni sini ko may nanuntu asa sini ngulia tawi kim do may rabi mataki kioa saba kang bulat tukan ni na siga binaka ni kuha tako sa ni maduata sana baturang ombua sana baturang ora bataki ba au saba kang bulat tukan ni robo kang bulat tukan mataka ni kuha ni taka ni to so binaka tiko na we kor dola tiko na wali si sar tiko mai karo saba kang bulat tukan ni mataka ni siga ninday weekend to may nanrongan na bosa siru bataki na mosi kendo to ini tasiri ni bula maleka may lomani dolo may kutsar may barabi do bulan na kag may kalambu saba kang bulat tugan and singa binaka ni kuha sinungule tabi kendo to na budang ko rewa tay lebu bataki lo may biti bataki kadabu saba kang bulat tugan ni weekend kita saran do barong tumay tali taka tuman na program binango and nabi kor baga biti kau ni taka ni sa tiga bundo na baki bo da maro taka ko na matin tuwo sa may diditi ko lebu na kali lebu na boleh talikin on da bula dotal na level ni bengarabi to sa taka tale na siga binaka ni kuha karo bakang bulat tukani na program binagango weekend na lewi biti ni satu na biasa buru-buru taleso karo sa bakang bulat talitungani and mataka ni siga ni kuha may New Zealand Australia and wasa Pasifika kimdo may Kiribati kimdo Marcella kimdo may Hawaii Samoa kay Tonga wata kay Rarotonga kay Niue Tahiti talanga sa wakang bulat tukani kimdo may Nauru Fijian community na daw tumay Nauru sa wakang bulat tukani and siga binaka ni kuha sini mula tabi kanta na British Army na matawal mga British Army na puno libo o Irlandi o Walesi Scotland wata kay Northern Ireland ni mula binaka uno baga Europe kada sarsar tu kumain na kabiti ko ni bakarombu kabi kemuni arot tu ko na bimama ni walu se iya bimama ni walu tu kabi kemuni saba kang bulat tu kan na siga binaka ni kuha na mataka rarama binaka karakaraw tu na lumalangi karo da tongango na kitchen ni Aotearoa staff dining na my TV kembali live tu kan ningo na nono to tirum totoka takatawa matau da ba na kinebero na matabubale may Tawake family all the way from Tauranga para pa seeding and walikuro totoka ko so ka usini ba kamula bi kemni so tia obisi nila ko tuna nakaka ni bitang ko maki so we kenda tuna buno ni takiwaiwai so na biasa bura-bura indo tali taka tumay na program na my TV wilikina ko na abi mama ni bitu bago kera usaba ka bulat tugani en mataka ni sinina ni taka na bika kero na wase tugani na bibu ke baga lebu en rakini bula ni bula baga biwati ni bula baga mata bubale kamo sibi ni badi baro didi bital tungo endo na bakibo rona undolu rosa ngabulgatol.
Yeah. Now, before school starts, I believe, it's a blessing, at least 1 week more. To the preparation of what is required for you to get ready for your children. For those with a small family, I believe it's quite easier because you have 1 to 2 children, and now you have more. For those of you who have more, but it's such a blessing just to read the papers in the last few days on the announcement on the $200 per child. I believe everybody is going, ahead trying to do the proper documentation or application, or establishing your interest for your children. And it's offered, it's there. Please go out of your way to make use of it. I know sometimes you will say to yourself, oh no, we are good with the finance that we have saved, we are good. But since it's offered and it's available, I believe it's quite, good for you to go out of your way and try to make that happen for your children. And also for those of you with a lot of children, this comes in very, very handy and very helpful for the little things that they will need, from their book list to their school bags and their shoes, the uniforms. It can be quite an expense when there is a lot of children. And yeah, it is quite an expense. And we must thank and acknowledge the government of the day for going out of their way to be able to give that offer, to be able to help parents from all over at whatever stages of life that they in. According to that offer, your combined salary must be lesser than 50. Yeah. Combined salary must be less than 50, so that means if either you, the only one who are working, or both of you working, as long as it's less than 50,000, you qualify for that. So, and the number of children you have, it's quite a big help. Imagine if you have 4 children, that's $800. Or 5 children, that's $1,000. For 2 children, $400. Or for 1 child, that's $200. And that $200 is quite a big help. You can buy the school bag and buy the school shoes. And yeah, I believe it's quite a big help. And also when you receive, that grant or that funding, don't use it all just for the sake of using it because it's given at, beginning of the year. So try and have your list done ready. So you will use, say, for their book list or their school bag. Sometimes when you have a lot of money on our hands, and it's not the money that you plan, not the money that you, earn, but money offered. The spending or the thing or the way that we use it is not as with wisdom, and it will be good for you to write your list prior and stick to your list, because the leftover finances, either you can open their bank account for your children or put it into their account if it's already done and existent, or even save it towards their lunches as they go back to school, to buy their cheese, buy their tuna, buy their noodles, or buy bread every day for their sandwiches, or buy the sandwich bank, or their lunch boxes, and all those things. So whatever money that you are receiving at whatever level, because according to the number of your children, please write your list. Don't just go out and buy anything and everything because you have the money in your hand. Even though it's not yours, you didn't, you didn't work to be paid that amount of money, but it's actually offered as a government's assistant. Use it wisely. And write your list. I would say write your list, because when we don't write our list, the tendency to go and buy things that are not in the list, it's there. And the things that you never planned for you to go and buy, you will end up buying because you have the money in your hand. But when you write your list, it guides you to stick to the list, and you never forget anything. Everybody's covered. Then you look at the balance of the money that you have left. Because it's given for the children, it would be nice, like what I said earlier. Either you open the FNPF, the volunteer one, or you open the BSP account, or whichever bank that you feel comfortable in, if they haven't got any account yet. Or if they already have existing account and FNPF membership, then you can top up with the balance, or save it for their lunch. And now maybe after everything, don't wait until school starts. This is the time to plan it out, map it out, and you write even their menu for the week. Like for Mondays, what do they take for lunch? Or which day can they buy lunch? Or which day, like for us, we have one of the days that is fasting day for us, for the not only for the family, but for the church that we go to. And that falls on a Thursday. So Thursday is like a no lunch day making for me at home. Because we have liquid, and they'll have their dal in the morning, and they come back in the evening, they have dal. They can have their juices, they can have their drink. In school, one of my grandson takes his coffee mixed in the flask, and he takes it with him. So there are days that you don't wait until February comes then for you to plan it out. While you're still at home, while you still have the time now, please start planning. And start writing out your list. So when school starts, you're actually rolling out what you already have planned. Because when you don't plan, I guarantee you, things either go haywire, and you run out of money faster, and you get frustrated because you're not happy after you look at the money in your hand and you look at what have happened. So planning is very good, and writing is quite good. Like always mentioned, if you are lazy to write, or you don't feel like writing, or you don't know how to write, get somebody else. Get your grandchildren or your children to write it out for you, and you just tell them what to write. And pin it somewhere in your notice board at home, or leave it in the place and you tell them, okay, we are going with this menu. This is what we will be having Monday to Friday for you people to take to school. And this is what we will be having for dinner. If you people think otherwise, let me know. And you keep on changing the list according to, the endorsement of your family. So for the children, at least they're taking something that they would love to eat, but not something that is economical for you. And it's a tick list because you've made their lunch. But do something that they will enjoy, and they will make use of it too when they go to school. And maybe you can share a bit from, for children who comes from the village. You came through that system. You will be in a better place to understand. Like before, it's always from the parents and the children. Like you just take whatever that comes. But now, when you look back, you can be the voice for those children when they come, and the place they come and stay in, what they face. So if you can share with us a little bit on the children.
Weekend nga anda lagot ko may na koro. Una po ko nasa niya may buwan ng onya sa talaga na tumbutumbu. Ikir sa may tumbutumbu tiko. Yun na po talaga ng onya. Balatan ni ula ko may na bulawan na koro. Sa kanila rawa. Endo na kaya endo boleh-boleh, weekend na tumbutumbu na daw ako kutir na Lubenda, Durimbure, sa laiti ko bakararabi kaya Durimbure talaga, kaya laiti ko bakararabi Koribuli, kaya tiko kaya Duru na bisinga, kaya tiko talaga bakararabi na bunera. Warabi kina. Ebida nga nakaw nakatamo sa ano. Kaya matay, menda ka kunin daw toro baka mamanda. Nanon ralako o ira na Lubenda, meron laiti ko baka rarabi, nandun na banua, nangon na rabuliti ko kina. Balatan ni na, enabo na bika, era na sutaba, sinibiya tutuwa tato may bale. Enabo, kaya bale menda na daw na numira tiko baka lebu, nangon ni salada baka ndaraw ni waitar tarati ko gina. Hindi ko pa sa minakasati ko na taliboni, iliw sila ko tunga na ibola. Dola ko na ibola, to bola-bola to yan, ko ito na gas na kibiyaw. Ngunong sa may bulikin na, sabata lagi na sa ating bola-bola talaga na koro. Bola-bola to yan, ikong andreba to na daba, ikong binakata. Balta ni siya ni rawa-rawa, ni ko may tiwarabi, baka usibi, kaya baka siya ni tinggo may baka rawa-rawa. Ni salamay ko sa may wakurital na wili-wili. Ay nandun na matabali.
Kandina.
Kaya balik, kaya na tumutumundo na bitirito na Lubenda, merlay tiwarabi. Nangay na numati ko na lebu ni nonda bitartar bategir na Lubenda. Sebe ira erati ko kina. Au klaya ando na buna era lebu kina may ona posto ko may kiman may lawidake. Lebu kina bi kimami ori ni mami tumbutumbar sa bimbu sarngamay. Bersalaw sarngamay lebu mersamay yan na pingarabi. Balta nga na buli secondary school Gaya baka sa mata ko tumay mo may form 1, so ko tumay may form 2, so ko tumay may form 3. O tu bibusar to kami bale we so mo doon na kinimbula may bondong basi yung ando tumbal tunga may nakoro yung sa may bondong basi sa may so tabay limo na lebu na tamata na buno ko tiko kina gay mga total na buno ko tiko kina o tiko na buno na settlement siko tiko na squatters siko tiko na housing siko tiko sa na mga tangan dengan de eso iyo ko mga mota ibia tutubo ta kedenga do na kango menda na tiko ni tumutumbu na bulan ni bitar tara abi na lubenda ni romay may buli do talengo na non da un garo na non ria ni buli men garo ni toka na ka na ngandreba ko ir na ngoni buli may kori buli balta na limo na ngauna na ndre toka may rabita tara na bunua tiko kina so na dola so bekana sana pocket money na sini to beira na non ra mga singa lebu so na kabaya lebu na ngona na durumbi ngalunga lutunga o bosti ngo na sa ngoni buli non ra do ko ite mai ndua kena karua non ra do no mai so na itabe so na itabe so mera mga dola tikina unang go sambo na bibu kitsukin batentu baka may varorota kai baka tang ne bodo tur ni muli
taba na kina matitu korto bilutek talang tomanda
korto sa may teka muna na free education o tia sa man toman tal tikungo ya indo na ka klame
bibu ki vale
bibu ki balte so na mando ka di bakit may korbuli go ko ira sa berin so binon ya so na ka ba sa may lebi da ba na kina na matentu sawat kina matentu sa may ba kuriago do talengo na non daw na numito nga may namasu non daw weekend na kanda na ito okay la le weekend na kanda susumaya na background nilo to kaya balen do na kango men daw na numito may bale non ramasu lagi to men na numatiko urang ngonengo bo bira na bonwera may bimalway kina na koribulera tiko kina bonwera tiko kina bagarami kabo todo ko sarto nga duindi may bira susu may bale kake de matau ke bale na nira lago may na primary kina secondary sa lago may na secondary kina secondary era ora tungan ra no fitin ya mendua lago may na duindi sarto nga na klaba kay do na matay madangan ito se rona tamo na sasanga to gina no mo ke bale na bibaong geti ana mo na binakina bitartara bibaong geti nabi Vatonaki nabi Vatonaki
erka kunir sambiu sarto
kunir sa talambiu balto klay limu ngona sar daw talambiu na ngone do babu na kina may baka may rebel siya da bayar may baka may ngone haba pala siya ngone sini romo binaka baka ngone bibeli ko sini bibeli ni bibeli balta ngone ni ndona kasama yali so na kare tu lo vira era sintu ni rawata sangai dautini na so na ka me baka vemu ya tu nikina na kai si rawata tiba
endo talana sana tu no da vendin din night kama de ni kai ti baka irani tumbu mai na kor getu na non ra vendin din night ke ra kwa me la ko bikin na luven kama dar vinga ni baka la ko venne oi ko na liti ko levo se lecho ko na levo bale niti ko non rasale ni bewe kan ni babita vini mbeka se va vinga neni e tu na vilomania ke de vivan bauti ni la come na luvendra e na mengar bisara be bakana non rabi mo city va vita vini
ya levo na bango e na tu na bi mo city baka vita vini
iya na reality lo maya ko
dito reality lo batike na muna ra baka watikina
iya
na muna ra baka watikina ba ke baka tormanda ya ulo mai vingane ni nungu na batakina nungu momo ia kito babu na bole ni to momo baka watitala ngai na muka la se tiko ngana bi kania babu na ka o mai tiko bi palu batake to chipeli kla roto na talo ia baka samta kan iso era na mai di certo ngana beka so na kaba amenda na numitu na ko tu na tu na meron daw talemi may bakawasan Sera pato na magawa sama ora ngon sama itumbuti ko balta ni nabura-bura sama may duruma. Sa wala nga kinangon na tumbu na kitiko kina eliminate tobo o sama may tombo yang balta ni ko takina ro sa ali.
Sana sangat talaga na responsibility mendo e was to be como ngoni bina ka debe singa. Iko sa tiko ngai kame ba kami so ni taro ni ko sangaribiti ko ndono bono iko tiko kina but na no mutumberi kena bukini no kanibuli na tarong ibi ko na damo ko sa tabi korbuli ko na kaendo taronga ni tumbu-tumbu taumanta sa sangi rongoda na taronga ya
na leunang na sala na biweka ni sala ko tungay dake nakatitombo sa ito ba na bule soni ko na relevo balta ni ko tiko na background tanga no mai tiko kina viso te kiko saranga tarada ke sa nang basuraka na numumbula
o may kasamta kani kimin di se vale na numuno la ko mai ni ko tumay to na katinin bia ko na katinin lala ko tumay kina no misul may nangonea iliu sambola ko may suwa simber ni ko la ko may sesang mate chingon ko la ko kinso may makay ko la iyo bo wiko may ko la ko may ko ngoni binaka ngoni do barong kailangan bilbol tambo lawan na koro sartunga mongala ko may beleta na bunoy ko may tiko kinagay wiso tikiko
na matabu bale binaka na bunoy tiko kina na klasa ati ko
influence ni
kilay batakir na dorabo klasa may kilay de koribuli kusama iri de sonye buki e baka dindu isara may na ka ko buli dikina o ngalu tunga may na koro o talera rawa singatamu lago lotu ni ko may durmo may doon na kinimula
vis south endui kaya baka endui na kay corride ni tiko no mitumtumbo ko na rongo da toka na kachikibiko chiko malua sarotong vila kaki moade sasenga ni tumtumbo sasenga ni doon na
ele unang na abibi ni rabi wala kati ko urna
may baka na
namuna batakin na rabi wala kati kaya bala ura doon na mo sabi mami senga na mo sela ko tunga balet nga ni ko sambiu kinanduan na environment doon na banua kila elele na mo tukoy bale lemu na mo chiko batakira na igorene tukina na ribuku kilibira na boy tu bata tukina tu kembale do na cara da cava sala wala ko sapa ka ko sama via muria igo ba via bata kira talanga au kila ya do ya tu na peer pressure na dorbo manda bakae do tani toka ke baka ko ngoni binaka ko ngoni talera rawa e ko ngoni muri lewa mai vale e baka ko redi tu baka daya baka ko redi sobutu ni o iko baka
tu ngoni binaka
na ngoni baka iko binaka mo
Bebia macho
wara fraf tu ko sabi bibi kina ni senga wala nga ni makabuli may bale na community talaga ko tiko kina ko do na bunwa baka may
molte kiko
may taray ko na dake balaw na ni ko na takos ko na may tarman da au susu may gawya ko na sombuy nga ni sala na roundabout ko na kay takos pa na wamu ko na lago dake lago sombu basiga lago dake lago sombu lago ilotu
ni ko lago chika ko sivita na vi vale o sivita na vi grouping baka na na exposure ya
na sino ni ko na sa
matabok tunga
sino ni ko sa na road mo sa lago tunga kala but that's a human nature you want to be attached you want to belong to a group you want to be belong and that is where that belonging can change your lifestyle o ba binu nagbuwa na turangan ni lagi baya aron ni maintain tagi tumay Ya, na iba kasal tu nga weekend na itumutumo kento bako teman dua merdo talebo asma kani ka ruamento boleto ko na kani ka tol merdo ngar na tava erdo ngandre mai ko ni baru tiku na buli durim bure na sona ngona na kama bure na birri ditaka sona ngona durim bure eroni ko sar na sema na durim bure balta ni ramode bata kana bata ya tormanda vi ki mami daily ki mami daily ki mngele sota ngai koribuli ki mbali ruot ko na buno ki mami sema kina ki mami sema na buno ki mami bula kina ki mami ngai sema koribuli yo kurir na durim bure ursa sema saranga i koribuli ya na buno ki ko na ridir na durim bure bada buno na sale ngase 50 60 70s na nonra comradeship na dutunga balta mo na nir sali bakay bitadin Kaya kaya dure na form 1, dure na form 3, may masar na form 7. Klasar bakasar tunga erbita din.
Lima na baki, 5 years.
Comradeship, basic. Era mode bata, erbita la noa, era durbata na classroom. Kaya mali na isema kina biyo kani.
Bonding,
Iyo na bonding. En dua tanisara, may nanda kinibula bi na di skola. Ang nga so naka, me baka binakatakikina.
Sing doon natin kinibina kay ko torch may matibirang lang may nakor, na balitin ko sa to kuno may bir na parents. Nataway ko ronyo wasen na matagni ko bir na ngone. For them to remember. Sometimes they leave like you always say, your mother stood, on the beach and continued to wave her towel until it's no more for you, eh? First time you're coming to Suva, and second, she's looking from the beach, saying to herself, how will he survive? This is the first time that he's going to Suva or going to Vitilevu, and I'm not with him, that kind of thinking. And you too, like you'll really miss your parents then coming. And what can you say for children that are listening this morning, for them to remember, first their humble beginning, and also to always have a space in their mind, in their heart, whatever they say to remember that their parents, or maybe a single mother or a single dad, send them across with that hope and faith that he or she will, do something out of their life.
Weekend na nga na ngone, na parang ni kuwa. To all the children that are coming over to the urban centers for further education. I just want to remind us, number one, just be careful of your friends.
Yes.
Your friendship in school and your friendship in your community is very important. That's number one. Number two, you must always try to have a time for you, so you can recall some lasting moments with your parents. Like for me, I remember when I'm in school, when I'm doing my work in school, struggling in school. One thing that I remember the struggle my parents go through. And that means I'm on the last 12 of us. I'm on the part 2 of the 6, second half. So I know what struggle is. So when you're doing your academic, I'll try my best, especially in the classroom. Especially, I don't normally do homework. Most of the time, I do everything in school. I try to listen in school. Doon na kambe kaya, aureda yang sarang kinababuli may napakarong napakarong birang kasarake. And doon na kapakaureda abuke yaw. Unong nindala ko na buno mo Suzuki na lewu na ngone gai amin sindo na no
Ano mo ka
matabakin leso
yeah.
indo na kaba ka kila my plus na pakarong na ni durma indo na kasini buli indo na kaba ka sindo ni ko ondorida mo kasini buli me polo tunga bango na chok sa lo wir ina en baka sok wiau ya na se rabosa le sube winga seni buli wiau baka sok ya aureda no me reda leso